Pay attention to the video. Listen carefully.
To a more convenient value. Numbers 5 and up always round up. Numbers 4 and down are going to round down. Why do we round numbers? It's important to remind ourselves why we're doing these mathematical operations. And the reason why we round numbers is so that we can work with them more easily when we're adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing them. Oftentimes we'll round numbers before we estimate. Here's another way to think about the rule with rounding. If a number is a 5 or up, you are going to round up to the nearest 10,000. And if it's 4 or down, you're going to round down to the nearest 10,000. Let's take a look at that. The directions are round this number to the nearest 10,000. Because the directions say I need to round to the nearest 10,000, I'm going to underline the 10,000s place and then circle its next door neighbor, which is the thousands place, to help me to decide if this 50,000 is going to stay at 50,000 or round up to the nearest 10,000, which would be 60,000. I remember that 6s always round up, so that 5 should become a 6, and then I'm going to fill in all the rest of the place values with zeros. So the nearest 10,000 to 56,849 is 60,000. Here the directions are the same. Round this number to the nearest 10,000. So my process is also the same. I underline the 10,000s because that is the place value I'm rounding to. I circle its next door neighbor to help me decide if I'm going to round up or stay the same. The 2 tells me to round down or to stay the same, so the 8 stays. And then I fill in all the rest of the place values with zeros. So the nearest 10,000 to 82,081 is 80,000. The next 10,000 up is 90,000, and that's almost 8,000 away, whereas 80,000 is just 2,000 away. It's much, much closer to 80,000. Let's look at one more example. The directions are round this number to the nearest 10,000. So I'm going to underline the 10,000s place and use its next door neighbor, the thousands place, to help me decide if the 1 should stay the same or round up to a 2. 5s always round up, so the 1 becomes a 2, and I fill in zeros afterwards. So even though 15,273 is almost right in the middle between 10,000 and 20,000, that 5 tells me it is closer to 20,000. So when I
Thank
round
you
it,
for listening, and please like and subscribe our video.
in box
Thank
number
you.
1,